For trainees, they got some good equipment. Jesus, I'm jealous.
Good to see you, friend.
The Ungo of Farcamp Odo are a dire threat.
Another job well done, friend. You should see if these guys
I need you to head northwest and take out their leader. Fortunately, his four subordinates are maintaining a fire barrier that prevents us from getting to him in the adjoining cave. Take him out, and the shield will come down. Find them in their tents.
A soldier's duty is never done.
You have the eyes of
Look,
one
I know the
who
Alliance needs
travels
recruits, and
in
there's just not enough of us here right now to make a fighting presence at this town. But I know that the Yongo over at Farcamp Odo to the northwest have taken many of my people as prisoners. Know that if you would be willing to rescue them from their captivity, they'll be more than willing to join the Alliance. What do you say, Desik?
family, friends.
What you need?
Well,
These are
oh,
what matter
well
most.
now, let's have some fun, Bio. Those Ordo Yongo to the northwest have saved us the trouble of having to make some bombs. They already have them there. Let's put their explosive barrels to good use and destroy their oil pump machines, shall we?
You got something to report?
That's still written. That's I can't cast that. That's still recharging.
Hey folks, and here is another reading. This one is found within Firecamp Ordo, north of those gates down there. Forced to survive in the harsh terrain of the town-long steppes since the time of the last Pandarian emperor, the Ongol have adapted their tactics accordingly. Race is constantly on the move, establishing short-lived fire camps in areas of abundant natural resources, specifically oil and game, before moving on. Where to set up camp, how long to stay, and when to move out remains the sole discretion of the chieftain. In combat, the Yongo prefer to hit hard and fast, making heavy use of cavalry to flank and harass the enemy, while hard-hitting infantry assaults the weakest parts of the enemy line. Fire sorcery and flaming siege weapons back this initial assault. Yongo are known to retreat as quickly as they charge, always reading the enemy and only fully committing their forces to sure victories. And if you want to find this yourself, that's exactly where I am. This one down here. It's one you'll pretty much encounter as you go along in your questing, so. And like I said, folks, I'm recording this to be cut out. So you'll have to, pardon me for changing tact a little there. A whole bunch of them still in the caves, getting ready to attack your people. Please, Paladin, drive them out of Pandaria for good. The Rage Maso leaders in the caves. Yeah, definitely the way they're talking about it. Blessing of the Four Winds upon you, stranger. Just friendly breakdancing. The way they're talking about town-long steps, it's definitely a lot larger than what we see. I wish it was possible to see what they actually had in mind for the zone. Like, okay, we're seeing a summated version of it. How big is it actually? You know, do a mock-up of it in the form of a map. You know, a comparison side by side. You know, something for us to work with. See, like, okay, so this is the actual scale of the setting. Oh, I already killed you. Whoops. That's something I would like proper scaling. Well, I'd love it for it to be, you know,
It's too far away. That's still
I would love for it to be, you know, exact to how the world is, but that might be a bit too big, and there'll be a lot of, you know, sparse terrain to run through, you know? So, you know, that mightn't be viable. There we go. You know, that may be less than viable, you know? So, well, what am I saying? Yeah, to actually have the maps at actual one-to-one scale would probably be a bit much, but it would be nice to see how large areas are actually meant to be, to show us, like, okay, here's the zone you got, here's the zone as we're imagining it. And, you know, like, okay, here's, like, the gate down there, but this is how large the gate actually is, and, you know, a breakdown like this would actually be really nice. Just, you know, eat shit. Intense channeling. The Ordo's lieutenants are dead. The shield is down. Time to take out the Ordo leader. Shield is down. Time to head into the cave and slay the warbringer of the Ordo young Gaul. No longer protected by his shield. I always wonder why they don't ever do that from the inside. Like apparently in StarCraft, the scaling is like a single zealot could take on like 17 Zerglings solo or something, but like each like Zergling is actually many Zerglings. I've been expecting you, Desik. How do you know my name? Spirits and elements of Pandaria, I call upon you. Destroy Desik. Our home's destroyed. We did what we had to. Not my problem. I did what I had to. think I'm gonna need a flying mount to get up there.
It's too far away.
Smelly wickets.
That's still return.
Oh, there's another item. Most vanilla tortoise in all of Pandaria. Huh. Reference to Lonesome George, the only known individual of the Pinta Island tortoise subspecies, and who eventually passed away. The plaque overreading his old corral in Galapagos, Ecuador, now reads, "We promise to tell your story and to share your conservation message." Okay. We did this for nothing. Some of these zones honestly feel so dense. Like they end up feeling larger. You know, when you're like you're questing through the place, you're following the quest chain, you're going from hub to hub, and it honestly ends up feeling kind of large, honestly. Then you go back through it, and it's like, geez, there wasn't actually that much there, in actuality. So it kind of makes up for the zones being, summated. It's not the full-sized area. Because it does give the feeling of it being much larger.
What you need?
Oh, that were a fine sight to see. I knew I should have gone up there with you, Desik.
You got something that needs fixing?
The Alliance shall prevail. Adversity, our constant companion.
Feel like taking off those bloody bandages yet? You've done it, Desik. I'm in your death. Again.
We mustn't fail.
Well, isn't our hero Desik? I really wasn't sure we stood a fighting chance out there, you know. These guys may be a little rough around the edges. Well, isn't our hero Desik? I really wasn't sure we stood a fighting chance out here, you know. These guys may be a little rough around the edges, but we'll be able to whip them into shape. And when we do, we'll have a real fighting chance at holding our own here in Pandaria. Good work.
Remember, the king.
Cruz, I want you to remember that it was Desik who saved you, and the Alliance who are going to save Pandaria. For the Alliance! And the recruits have spoken in hushed tones about a group of Pandarian called the Shadowpan, apparently very strong and secretive. That's where you come in. Rumor is they have a base of operations to the southeast, near Firebow Nook. You should travel there as an envoy of the Alliance. Give them any help they
The
require.
Alliance must prevail.
Is anyone in need?
One of those adorable little Grummels came by and said they'll go work a show sent for you. You should meet up with him. Grummel said he's at one keg to the north.
Hello.
You are
We received word that Shadowpan have begun a counterattack into Townlong Steppes. It sounds like they're going after the route to Yongle invasion. Pandaren have not travelled in force into Townlong for thousands of years. The Shadowpan are strong and brave, but they're also proud and few. They will need help from heroes like yourself. Can you travel through the gate of Winter's Blossom to the northwest? Find the Shadowpan leaders and lend your help and experience?
May you find mastery.
Speak up.
There's another Pandaren settlement out here, a Muskpaw Ranch. Don't know if they're alright, what with everything that's been going on with the Yongle invasion. Been so helpful. You should go check up on them, friend.
Goodbye.
Remember, actually, I think I never did Muskpaw Ranch's quest. It just kind of moved on. Huh. Strength polearm. Is an upgrade. Slightly. Thundering Pandaren Spirit. Hmm. Don't think I can get there right now. My legs kind of feel like they're burning. Let me guess. You're here to deal with the Mogu statues that are being reanimated. What a coincidence. I'm here to conduct research on the Mogu. I'll tell you what. If you bring me as many Mogu relics in there that you can carry, I'll give you a cut of the research fund. take out the Guardians, you get some relics as well. Oh, there's another quest done.
What do you need?
Where am I gonna put all? Where am I gonna put all the relics? This should fetch a few coins.
Enough of that.
Wow, I mean, wow. Thank you, Desik. Mojine's eyes widened with anticipation of the proceeds from relics. Now that you've softened them up, I'm thinking I might head in. Just a few more relics from the outskirts. Nothing dangerous.
White Tiger watch over you.
Excuse me. He underestimated how much I could stick in my bags. Keep going, and actually make it to the quest givers before I start fighting.
Speak up.
You here to my axe? So be ready for me to slap that look off your face.
Goodbye.
Ah, who the heck are you? What are you doing here? Oh, want to help?
Until next
What the heck are you supposed to be, a paladin? Never heard of one of them. You're here to help or steal my axe? Look, if you insist on helping out, go find my boy. Comes up grabbed by a bunch of sprites and probably doesn't even know we lost the ranch. Drag them off to Prankster's Hollow southeast of here. Go rescue him, and I'll see about giving you a reward of some sort.
Enough of that.
Say, if you're really here to help, I could use me some needles off them sprites in Prankster's Hollow. The Grummels don't believe in luck they can't smell. They'll pay better for yaks that have the fresh pine needle scent.
White Tiger watch over you.
I think I may actually call quits here. This burning sensation is going right through me. It's all through my feet and like shins. Gonna have to go deal with that. So I think I'll call this here. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. Join me again soon. Till then, folks. Till then.